Welcome, fellow travelers of the cosmos, to a journey through time and imagination. We stand at the precipice of a grand expedition, one that doesn't require telescopes or spaceships, but rather the boundless capacity of the human mind to explore the universe of myths. For millennia, cultures across the globe have woven intricate tapestries of stories, myths that explain the inexplicable, offer solace in the face of uncertainty, and illuminate the human condition. Today we'll explore fascinating tales from Greek, Egyptian, and Chinese mythology. Just as the cosmos is filled with celestial wonders, swirling galaxies, blazing stars, and enigmatic black holes, so too is the world of mythology, populated by captivating figures. Gods and goddesses, heroes and monsters, their stories echo across time, whispering truths about who we are, where we came from, and the profound mysteries that bind us all. Our journey begins on the slopes of Mount Olympus, the majestic abode of the Greek gods, where we encounter Zeus, the king of the gods. But Zeus wasn't always the all-powerful ruler of the heavens. His ascent to power is a tale of cosmic struggle, a battle against the Titans, those primordial deities who ruled before the Olympian gods. Cronus, the Titan king, fearing a prophecy that his children would overthrow him, devoured each of his offspring as they were born. However, Rhea, his wife, desperate to save her children, secreted away the infant Zeus, hiding him on the island of Crete. When Zeus reached manhood, he challenged Cronus, forcing him to regurgitate his swallowed siblings Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia. Together, the Olympian gods waged war against the Titans. A battle that raged for 10 long years, shaking the very foundations of the cosmos. Finally, with the help of the Cyclops, who forged for Zeus his thunderbolts, the Olympians were victorious, banishing the Titans to the depths of Tartarus. We journey now to the land of the pharaohs, ancient Egypt, where the Nile River snakes its way through the desert, a symbol of life and rebirth. Here the story of Osiris and Isis unfolds, a tale of love, betrayal, death and resurrection that captured the Egyptian imagination for millennia. Osiris, the god of the underworld, ruled Egypt with wisdom and justice, teaching his people agriculture, law, and civilization. But his brother, Set, consumed by envy and ambition, plotted against him. Set, in a fit of jealous rage, murdered Osiris, dismembering his body and scattering the pieces across the land. Isis, Osiris's wife, a powerful sorceress and the embodiment of maternal love and devotion, refused to accept her husband's death. She searched tirelessly, gathering his scattered remains, her tears nourishing the land as she mourned. Piece by piece, she reassembled Osiris's body, using her magic to bind him together, her love defying even death itself. Our journey takes us to ancient China, where we meet the mischievous monkey king, Sun Wukong. Born from a stone, he wreaked havoc in the heavens, challenging the Jade Emperor. He stole the elixir of life and caused chaos everywhere. The gods appealed to Buddha, who challenged Sun Wukong to escape his hand. Sun Wukong leaped, thinking he reached the world's edge, but it was Buddha's fingers all along. We return now to the familiar slopes of Mount Olympus, where we encounter Hercules, the greatest of the Greek heroes. Born with superhuman strength from his father Zeus, Hercules' life was filled with extraordinary feats and tragic flaws. Hera cursed Hercules with madness, driving him to slay his own family. To atone, he faced 12 impossible labors, each more dangerous than the last. Hercules, armed with courage and strength, faced each challenge head-on. He strangled the Nemean lion, captured the Cyrenian hind, and cleaned the Augean stables. Through each labor, Hercules proved his strength and confronted his inner demons. His labors became a cornerstone of Greek mythology, inspiring generations with the power to overcome adversity. Our journey through mythology takes us back to the sands of ancient Egypt, where the sun beats down on the fertile land of the Nile River Valley. Here we encounter Ra, the sun god, a deity so central to Egyptian belief that he was considered the king of the gods, the creator of all things. Each morning, Ra, depicted as a falcon-headed man, would rise from the eastern horizon, his golden barge pulled across the sky by celestial beings. As he traveled across the heavens, Ra brought light and warmth to the land, nourishing the crops and sustaining all living things. But as evening approached, his light would fade and he would descend into the underworld, embarking on a perilous journey through the darkness. Armed with his scepter and ankh, symbols of his power and life-giving force, Ra battled the serpent Apep, the embodiment of chaos and darkness. Each night Ra faced Apep in a fearsome battle, the fate of the world hanging in the balance. But with each dawn, he would emerge victorious, bringing light back to the world. Our exploration of mythology takes us once more to the east, to the heart of ancient China, where we encounter Nuwa, a goddess of immense power and compassion, a creator deity whose story is central to Chinese mythology. Nuwa, seeing the earth desolate and lonely, dipped her fingers into the mud of the Yellow River, molding the first humans in her image. She breathed life into them, creating a diverse and vibrant population. But the world was still a dangerous place, and soon a great catastrophe struck. The four pillars that held up the heavens crumbled, tearing a hole in the sky. Fire rained down from above, floods ravaged the land, and monstrous creatures emerged from the chasm, threatening to consume all of creation. Driven by her compassion for her creation, Nuwa took it upon herself to repair the heavens. She gathered stones of 5 colors, melting them in a celestial furnace to create a patchwork that sealed the hole in the sky. Our journey through mythology brings us back to the realm of the Greek gods, where we delve into the underworld, a place of shadows and whispers, ruled by Hades, the god of the dead. Here the story of Persephone, the goddess of spring, and Hades unfolds. A tale of love, loss, and the delicate balance between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. Persephone's idyllic existence is shattered when Hades, god of the underworld, emerges from the depths, captivated by her beauty. Hades, longing for Persephone to be his queen, abducts her, taking her down to his dark realm. Demeter, Persephone's mother and the goddess of agriculture, is heartbroken by her daughter's disappearance. The earth grows barren, crops wither, and a great famine threatens humanity as Demeter, consumed by grief, neglects her duties. Zeus, fearing the consequences of Demeter's sorrow, intervenes, striking a deal with Hades. Persephone would spend part of the year in the underworld as Hades' queen and the rest of the year with her mother in the world above. We return to the ancient sands of Egypt, where death was a transition, a journey to the afterlife. Guiding souls was Anubis, the jackal-headed god, a protector and guide. Anubis ensured souls navigated the afterlife. In the Hall of Two Truths, hearts were weighed against Mart's feather. Anubis oversaw this judgment, determining worthiness for the afterlife. He was also the master of mummification, preserving bodies for eternity. Anubis, protector of the dead, ensured respect and dignity for each soul. Our exploration of mythology brings us back to the celestial realms of Chinese mythology, where we encounter the Jade Emperor, the supreme ruler of heaven and earth, a figure of immense power and authority. Imagine a vast celestial bureaucracy, a mirror image of the imperial court on earth, with ministers, advisors, and celestial beings carrying out their duties with meticulous precision. At the heart of this celestial realm sits the Jade Emperor, the embodiment of order and justice. The Jade Emperor, often depicted as a wise and benevolent ruler, oversees the workings of the cosmos, ensuring the balance of yin and yang, the harmony of the universe. His decrees influence the weather, the seasons, and the fortunes of humanity. He is a fair and just ruler, rewarding the virtuous and punishing the wicked. But the Jade Emperor is not aloof from the concerns of mortals. He's often depicted as intervening in human affairs, sending celestial beings to aid the worthy or punish the wicked. Our final mythological destination takes us back to ancient Greece, to the island of Crete, where the Minotaur lurks in a labyrinth so complex that no one escapes. The hero Theseus confronts the beast to end the terror. The Minotaur, trapped in the labyrinth, was a terror for all who entered. Athens sent tributes to Crete, victims for the Minotaur. Theseus volunteered to end the cycle of sacrifice. Ariadne, King Minos' daughter, gave him a ball of thread. Theseus used it to navigate the labyrinth. In a climactic battle, Theseus slays the Minotaur and escapes. Thank you for joining us on this mythological adventure, a journey across continents and through time, exploring the rich tapestry of stories that have captivated humanity for millennia. From the slopes of Mount Olympus to the banks of the Nile, from the celestial courts of the Jade Emperor to the depths of the underworld, these myths, though born of different cultures and times, speak to universal truths about the human experience. They explore themes of love, loss, courage, betrayal, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from around the world. See you next time.